So Jeanne Moos is reporting about a blah 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 blow up story, and who the winner you think is? Now, Jeanne Moore records that there was a debate. One candidate was doing the phone hookup, telecall, whatever, and one of her competitors in the room with the journalist, who is an award-winning writer or journalist, wrote after she finished speaking, blah blah blah, blow up. So this candidate began to challenge him. He said, "This lady is a respectful lady, and so on, and that's how you're gonna summarize her comments or submissions, blah blah blah, blow up." So the journalist now, who maybe by hosting this debate and so on, has a superior position and is their student and is their time or whatever. So he tells the guy, "Man, listen, bro, come on, move on." And so he asks him a question. He say, "Do you think that global warming is a myth or reality?" The guy says, "A myth." And then he going off talking about some Easter bunny. Now his editor is saying that, so say blah 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 was okay, but when he went to the bunny thing, it was over the line. I wonder if he can fire this journalist or what. But journalists generally tend to think that their interviewees are their superior, as it were, because they might have interviewed the presidents and all the big ones, and so this is just a small fry, and so they seem to have the status playing there. However, I think that this guy who was turfed out of the meeting, I'm sorry I didn't get his name, and some Republicans, 5 of them, who are contesting to see who is going to be selected to go into the elections to compete with a Democrat, I guess, for the Senate or something like that. I think that the guy was right to pull this journalist up, because even though the person said blah 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 blah, I mean, I doubt whether she said that. He could have reported what she said. Maybe she didn't answer his question or something like that, and just writing this disrespectful blah 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 blah. And this journalist is so wise that he thinks that he has it down pat, and that the information we're having about global warming is accurate. And because the guy doesn't believe it, he looks down on the guy now further and orders the guy to leave. Now, this guy should get into, well, I like the Democrats and so on, but this guy in his outfit they should just malign them and just get rid of them, because these are guys who are running for an important office, and I think he ought to treat them with a lot of respect. And in my view, I think whoever succeeds, or these people, should be held in high esteem than this journalist, because these guys are sacrificing their time and everything to go and work for the country. This journalist guy is working for himself. He's getting a salary, and then he was lucky to get some little trivial thing there, and they give him a kind of prize on it and so on. Because I might not have given him a prize, you might not have given him a prize, the committee gave him a prize, and it doesn't mean that his submission is ethereal, or it's that special that objectively anybody will give it sort of the prize. So he's taking it to his heart and going on. Now, I believe too that global warming is a myth. Not necessarily it's a myth. The science behind it is bogus. And because it's bogus, they're not coming to what really is causing global warming. And while I'm not going to get into the details here, I think that it was a poor showing by this journalist. And as I said, this young man who he ordered them out. Okay, you could leave the meeting now. Now if the guy had sat down, you might have called the police and might have made it uglier. But I think that this guy should have stayed and fight a little more. And perhaps you would have had a little more play. And maybe he's going to come and run, perhaps he's going to be the guy who's going to be elected to compete with the Democrat. But as I said, I think this was courageous for him to stand up for the person who wasn't there. And I mean, he's saying that, look, this guy here, this guy, answers stuff strange, and you didn't do that. So he's accusing this journalist of also being sexist. And perhaps he has a point there. And as far as I'm concerned, I didn't see the whole debate, but I think he won. Because he has more guts to challenge this journalist who he should have known would want to throw him out, or has the authority to throw him out. I think he won.